I hate to bother you, but
we can do it.
World Horse Racing want to do something,
let's do it.
and I want to interview you.
Okay.
You know, I'm not looking for no picks. I'm not with a list of who I need to talk to. I know everybody chasing all the Derby horses and all the Derby barns, but for me, it's all organic. It's all energy, you know what I mean? Like, if I come across you, then that's it. We're doing it right there on the spot, you know? How you doing, Mr. Asmussen?
Doing great.
You know, Derby week.
Yeah.
Can you talk to me about what's going on, the vibe of the Derby? I didn't grow up as a horse guy, as a barber in Saratoga. A lot of trainers and jockeys used to come to the shop, and that was my introduction, and meeting friends that grew up in the business and around racing. So I think I had a special set of eyes because I was really looking at it from the outside looking in. I didn't really have a connection to have any picks. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like to tell this story the way I want to tell it, where every single person is important, you can't really have picks. Everybody got their own picks. If you're a black guy that grew up in it, you want to tell a black story. If you're a white guy that grew up in it, you want to tell a white story. If you're an Irish guy, you want to tell the Irish story. If you're English, you want to tell an English story. And that's just what it is. Everybody want to raise their flag and tell that story, which is fine, and I love that. But for me, from the outside looking in, I used to always watch racing on the TV and hear all these stories in the barbershop. But then when you watch the race on the TV, it don't reflect what I was hearing. That's what really started it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. How'd that work? That was good?
Yeah.
So, we do something. And that's how we do it. We just do it kind of super organic. How you doing, sir? What's your connection to racing? Everybody think they gotta be perfect with the B-rolls, with this. All that stuff is good, but I feel like the rawness of the organic, like some trainers, believe it or not, I don't even know, and these is big time trainers sometimes, and I don't even know who they is, and I'm finding out in the moment. And that's good. Sometimes being organic on the spot is where you get the best content from. If you got to think about it or plan about it, then I don't want you planning thinking. I want it to be organic and random, and I want to make mistakes. I want the audience to know that I'm not the perfect videographer, and I'm learning. I'm watching YouTube. I'm watching guys like Peter McKinnon, and I'm learning on the spot how to do things. I don't want to make it polished if it's not polished. I want people to grow with me and see my progress and see that I'm really putting the effort in and I'm learning, I'm trying. Thank you.
Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you, man.
Right,
appreciate you.
Thanks.
Wow. And being the only African-American creating content on the backstretch in the sport is important for me to really do a good job and tell a good story. Not only the story of the African Americans, but the stories of every single person that work on the backside, because for me, it's all about unity. And this is how we grow, is with love and showing love to everybody. There's no competition. It's like we gotta collaborate, and that's what the Real Players is about. So it's to talk to all the old timers. Let's hear all the history. And let's hear the African-American history, because they was there for some of the great horses of our time, you know what I mean? Like Secretary, I wish I could have had an opportunity to meet these guys, but I'm here now making my ancestors proud. And for me, that's what it's all about.